Hello guys. Today, after learning about Vincent van Gogh, we are going to do our very own sunflower drawing. So here we go. Let's get started. First of all, today my paper is tall ways. You can do it sideways or tall ways. I decided to do tall ways because I can make my flower a little bigger. So what I'm going to do is I want to leave enough room at the top for some of the flower petals. So the first thing I'm going to do is right here in the middle, I'm going to draw a big circle. Not too big. Like that. That's going to be the center of our sunflower. Okay? Now what we need to do is do petals all the way around it. And I want you to watch how I do this. I start right here, and what I do is I do a curve, and then I come back to here, and another curve up to a point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing that curve, another curve, curve, and look how I turn my paper. Another curve, curve, another curve. And I'm going to keep turning my paper, and I'm going to do this all the way around. And they're not all the exact same, and that's okay. All the way around. Curve, 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 curve. I can squeeze in one more. Curve, curve. There we go. Check it out. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is right at the bottom somewhere I need a stem to come down, right? So what I'm going to do is kind of use my imaginary line and say, okay, I think my stem's going to come right out about here. So I'm going to draw a line straight down this way. Straight down this way. Okay? And I think I'm going to add two little leaves coming off like that. All right. Now the key to a sunflower is getting the colors right. So I'm going to start off in the middle with a brown. And as you guys know, you can use whatever supplies you have. I try to find crayons, colored pencils, whatever I got to use. Okay? So I'm going to use a brown crayon in the middle. And this whole thing is going to be brown. Just like this. And you can choose to use a little bit of hand pressure shading like I am, where I'm pushing a little bit harder on one side and lighter on the other, because I'm kind of pretending that the sun is coming down from up here. Or you can just color it solid if you want. And especially if you're using markers, you're just going to make it all solid, and that's fine. Now for my sunflowers, I'm going to use two colors actually. I'm going to use yellow first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color this whole thing yellow for each petal. And I'm pushing pretty hard with this yellow. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, check this out. I'm going to take an orange. And up here where it meets the center, I'm going to push hard with the orange at first. And then as I go down, I'm going to push a little bit lighter and lighter and lighter, like that. Okay? To kind of fade it out. And I'm going to do each one like that. So you guys can definitely just fast forward if you want to. I'm going to do this half first. Alright, let's take a break from the yellow and do some orange. Push hard, a little bit lighter, lighter. And it's always a good idea to turn your paper to make it easy on you so you're not stretching all the way around like hurting your arm. You want to be comfortable. And as always, I'm going super fast. you guys are hopefully taking your time, making yours even neater than mine and not missing any spots like I am. Alright, let's do these couple before I turn the paper again. Alright, we're getting there. Couple more petals. Last bit of orange. All right, there we go. That's looking good. Now I'm going to go with my green. And don't forget in here, the stem's actually going to come up in there. So I want to make sure I get that little tiny bit of green. Okay? And then down here, where it's coming out, I'm going to push nice and hard because it will be kind of shaded from the petals going over there. So I know that almost looks probably black on your screen. But then when I come down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push hard on this side. And then I'm going to leave some almost white on the very edge, like that, to kind of show where the sun can come down and kind of hit right here. And I'm going to do a little bit of shading on these leaves. And one final touch, I'm going to push hard and draw the veins of the leaf like that. There we go. There is our sunflower. All right. So give this a shot, guys. And you could always color the background, you know, make it the sky or whatever else you want in there. And I hope you enjoyed our lesson on Van Gogh.